We're gonna start right away by lifting the cuticle with our cuticle pusher. We've applied our product here and this nail is ready for gel polish application. So I'm gonna take my fine liner and a bit of gel polish and I'm gonna start by putting the gel polish on all the edges without touching the skin. So you can see me pulling back the skin here so that I can really get into the corners. Then another bit of gel polish and the other side. And I'm trying to get as close to the cuticle as possible. Pulling back the skin again and making sure I get every edge of our nail. Then I'm gonna take my gel polish brush with a little bit of gel polish. As you can see, I'm holding it quite flat to the nail surface. Make sure of that so that you get the best coverage possible. And I'm gonna apply a thin layer, making sure the whole nail is covered. Here I sped up the video. As you can see, I'm repeating the same steps. You can harden the nails in the lamp in the meantime if you want to. You can do it nail by nail or you can do all the nails at the same time. You can see I touched the skin a bit and I'm just taking my wood stick and removing the product. As long as you didn't let the product go into the cuticle area or whatever, you can just remove it from the skin without it running everywhere. So I did my edges and now I'm gonna apply the full layer on there. Making sure it's not too thick, but it's covering. Here our nails are fully hardened and we can apply the second layer. And because we work so close to the cuticle, you don't have to go there anymore. So the second layer is just for the perfecting of the coverage. Again, don't apply a thick layer, just a thin covering layer is enough. You can do this nail by nail again, or you can do them all at once. That's just a matter of preparation. With clients that tend to move a lot with the hands, I'm always doing it one nail at a time. And with clients that can sit still and are relaxed, I'm doing all the nails at once. And the reflection doesn't need to be perfect yet. We can do that with a top coat afterwards, but try to make sure it's a thin, even layer. I have applied a bit too much here, so I'm removing some of the product by swiping it off our nail and scraping it in the bottle. So I've hardened these nails completely, 2 minutes, and now I'm applying my top coat. Making sure not to touch the skin or cuticle, but also keeping an eye on covering the whole nail plate. You don't want to apply a thick layer and you also don't want to work too thin. So I'm always leveling my nail, keeping the hand upside down, let gravity do the work. And then I'm gonna check my reflection. And after I've done that, I'm gonna harden my nail in the lamp. So for this nail, same step, making sure not to touch the edges, but making sure to cover the nail. Applying a smooth layer, not too thin, not too thick. In this case, I can do the last nail at once, since it is a small surface, so it's not gonna run anywhere. I always recommend working 1 nail at a time or 2 nails at a time, because it would be a shame if you have applied your top coat or gel polish or gel perfectly and it's gonna run anyway. I'm checking my reflection, and this is also completely hardened. So now the final touch is filing my free edge, just to create the crisp shape again. This is not like shortening the nail or anything, we've done that before, but this is purely to making sure that where the top coat got over the nail, it's nice and crisp again. Now I'm taking care of the skin a bit. Since I've used a lot of dehydrating products, I really want to moisturize it again so that I can take nice pictures of videos or whatever. You can, for example, use a facial spray. Just a matter of personal preference, but I won't recommend cuticle oil since that's gonna be like a bit of a bodybuilder effect. Too oily, too shiny. And after all that, this is our end result, and I hope you've enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one.